Hello and welcome to Star Trek Infinite. I'm Shadowcoast and welcome to the channel. We're going to kick off a Romulan Star Empire campaign here. The goal of this video is to help you get started with your Romulan campaign, and if you do or are enjoying the playthrough, please be sure to drop a comment and a thumbs up to let me know, and I'll be happy to continue to post more of the playthrough. Now, we are going to jump right in here. If we take a look at settings, I'm going to leave Ironman on. There are a few reasons I do this, but especially recording campaigns and games like this, I want to make sure you can see everything that happens, and also make sure that I have kind of a solid save to the cloud, which it should hopefully do since I'll be playing on two different computers over the next couple weeks here. Now, the reason I'm picking the Romulan Star Empire to do a Let's Play or playthrough is really because I believe, after playing all four factions, that it is overall the most difficult faction to play, and it's very difficult to get kind of started in general from what I've found. So the goal of this is to hopefully help you. I'll do my best to outline suggestions, tips, and tricks that I've found helpful, and we'll see how this go. It is how it goes. It is on Iron Man mode, so it is also possible I really screw something up. Let's see. All right, let's take a look at some of the modifiers here. We have increase to Governor Cap, as well as Governor Experience Gain. That'll be good. Monthly Unity +5, which is nice. You can see cunning and innovation. Instead of relying on deuterium, Romulan ships are powered by artificial singularities, which function as a cap on ship numbers. So this is one of the key challenges that makes playing the Romulan Empire challenging, is that we have the cunning innovation, which also means that we tend to have fewer ships that tend to be a little bit better. But sometimes we want more ships, especially if we're at war with the Klingons, Cardassians, or United Federation. Closet Politics, additional edicts +1, monthly influence +2, 5. This is really helpful, especially the monthly influence as we expand. State of Vigilance, pop chance of appearing aligned with the Empire principle +15%. So this is really helpful, especially as we expand, to make sure that we have a budding and growing population. State Senate here, every 20 years we select a new ruler, and our colony development speed is +25%. So let's get started here. Those who march beneath the Raptor's wings are endowed with intrinsic ability to employ cunning tactics, relying on their natural superiority to conquer their victims. The Romulan Star Empire is home to the most proficient species, always one step ahead of their enemies. So we are going to try to do that. So again, you can see here, I'm going to go on Commodore. Grand Admiral is the most difficult. Commodore is a nice balance here, especially for a Let's Play, since I want to make sure that I can get going and outline at least suggestions to hopefully help you in your playthrough. Romulan Star Empire Executive Committee. The Romulan Star Empire is one of the oldest civilizations in the Alpha and Beta quadrants. Founded nearly 2,000 years ago by former Vulcans who rejected the teachings of the philosopher Sirach and broke away from their ancestors to settle a new homeworld. From the moment of their civilization's birth, Romulans have faced isolation and hostility. Yet their infamous cunning and technological savvy have saved them from extinction and brought them into the present age as a primary contender in the game of galactic power. With the most formidable ships, the most unstoppable ambition, and a talent for always being 2 steps ahead, Romulans have proved they are a force not to be underestimated. Alright, we're going to turn off tips for now, just so those things aren't popping up left and right. One of the first things I like to do is I'm going to send my governorship here just to help increase worker production. We are going to have to manage our economy closely. I think it's kind of actually more difficult than starting as the other factions, just my personal opinion. We're going to send our science ship to start surveying the system. We're going to want to kind of expand out and around as quickly as possible based off our kind of economy here and what we need to do. So I always start with the outliner. I kind of go bottom to top and then over to the left to do some of this other stuff. So let's take a look at Romulus. Now, if you're unaware, every time you start a new game, there is randomization, which happens on planets. So all these attributes will be different over here every time you start. So you're going to want to take a look here. You can see here we have Protostar Collapser. This is going to give us singularity capacity, which is also important for our ability to deploy or develop ships, right, in our fleets. So let's keep that in mind. Before I start building anything on any of these planets and assigning them, I want to take a look here. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be light on minerals. So we only have one over here. So we're going to start building out energy consumption minerals. So we're just going to keep building, building, building. I just set buildings to mine some energy here. Now let's take a look at our planets. We are going to want to build or make one of these planets kind of a forge world. I'm taking a look here. None of them kind of stand out. We're going to go ahead and make this an agrarian planet. 15 is pretty good. We do have to keep in mind, it looks like these blockers are for energy and mining. That's fine. We're going to really turn you into an agrarian world and put this on automation so you kind of build out. You're an energy world. That's fine. 10. Now, one of the reasons we want to specialize is that we will have buildings that will augment our different capacities. So with research, we're going to gain, hopefully, buildings that will augment our ability to produce food based off how many districts we have, energy, etc. So that's why it is worthwhile to focus. It looks like you're an agrarian world too. You're already committed down that path, so that's fine. We're going to keep you as is from that perspective. So one of the things I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to drop uh, resources into building out mining over here. We're also going to drop a forge so we can produce alloys, which will allow us to build ships and defensive structures. So with all that out of the way here, before we start taking time, there are a few other things we want to do. We can either open the research down here or click on here and assign research. So let's see, energy from mining, research from mining station, phaser autocannon. We're going to focus on economy first. We're going to want to make sure that um, uh, we can do that. This one's actually pretty good. We're going to want to use cunning, and part of cunning also means having strong diplomacy, so let's keep that in mind. Actually, one of the things here is new worlds. So let's see, we don't have any new worlds. This is statecraft, industry, industry. So one of the things you also want to do is open your leader tab and look at your traits. So research speed, biology, industry, uh, new worlds, and industry. So with that in mind, nothing's kind of, unfortunately we don't have any statecraft here. We don't have any field manipulation here. So we want to just keep that in mind. Planetary build speed, industry. This is replicator halls. Increases the available jobs for research, cultural administration, medical, and entertainment buildings. This is kind of nice, but we're not going to have the lithium for a little while. Foundries. We're not going to have tetrions for a little while. So we're going to go ahead and pick industry. You can see here we have that plus 17%, which is nice. Alright, so up here you're going to see we don't have envoys yet, so we're going to let time pass a little bit here. And I think that envoy just popped up. So one of the first things we're going to want to do as the Romulan Star Empire is try to improve relations with the Klingon Empire. Our goal is to buy us as much time before they attack us. It is only a matter of time, as hostility increases, that they are going to want to attack us. So our goal is to limit that. We're also going to improve relations with the Federation here off the bat. Now, there are a couple reasons I'm going to do this. So one, I believe that in general the Federation and the Klingon Empire are going to support Bajor the vast majority of time, so they're already going to have negative relations with Cardassia. So I figure, you know, if we can keep these two happy and only have one front potentially, we're going to be in good shape. But we're going to see how this plays out because it's going to change depending on choices we make in other elements of the game. Alright, so with that in mind, we are going to advance time. The Ashes of Kittimar. A new day dawns for the Romulan Star Empire. After years of careful planning, we have taken the planet Kittimar from the pitiful Klingons. The battle was predictably short. The Klingons took high casualties while our side took few. The Federation's attempt to stop the assault proved equally humiliating. Our surprise attack gained us a colony of high strategic value, but is only the first of many victories to come. Soon all the lesser species will become our assets too. We will annihilate them like we annihilated the defenders of Kittimar. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and be cautious. We still want diplomatic relations. And as I mentioned here, Klingon Empire will not now support the independence of Bajor Republic. Their overlords must be none too pleased. So already they are pitted against the Cardassians. The bottom of the plot. So this is where things really start taking off. The eyes of the entire galaxy are upon us. The Federation and Klingon Empire watch our every move, waiting for the first sign of a slip-up that could compromise us on the Kittimer affair. Counterintelligence operations are already underway. Our spies work tirelessly to distort, confuse, and muddy any path that could trace back to us and give insights to our enemies regarding our next move. Our spies will thus be unavailable for other tasks until our advantage is secure. So we can't spy, at least in the short term here, which is fine. So we'll keep that in mind. Independent supported. The United Federation is now supported the Bajoran Republic similar to the Klingons. So there we go. And if we take a look here, right now we're at minus 33, minus 88. But we have a little up arrow to hopefully help improve relations as our envoys are put to good work. Let's see here. Alright, the Federation wants to establish an embassy. That's a good thing. So we will... Alright, we are done constructing here. Let's immediately go over here. Yep, we can't. If we left click up here, we can't build because we don't have enough minerals. We're going to go ahead and buy some minerals to make sure that we can produce more minerals. So we're going to build 2 mining facilities, I believe, over here to help with that. Gained a level, leader lifespan, minus 20 years is unfortunate, but he did gain a level. So he'll be skill level 2 out of 6, which will be helpful here. So let's keep going. You can see that auto upgrade is going to town over here. You know, building new energy areas and other credits and other items. Fantastic.
Construction successful.
You can see here alloys have increased. Alright, we're gonna research this creepy cave. Hopefully we can get something good. Now, on Kittimir over here, we're gonna go over to Kittimir and actually click in. And we're gonna upgrade our station. So we're gonna build a defensive point over around Kittimir because that is kind of at the front of, or located strategically between Federation and Klingon Empire. So that'll be a key defensive area. So we're going to balance building defenses here and upgrading our fleet, which you'll see. Oh, worms. Instead of reading all this for sake of expedience, in general, I'm going to be looking between what we can get. Tetrions are nice. Research is good. We're going to go with the Tetrions. And over here, we're going to prioritize research. We want stored research. The more research we have, we can gain bonuses. One of the biggest factors, though, are the traits on what's being researched. So you'll see that this one will be significantly faster than the other ones. Which again,
a new tradition to unravel
traditions. You can go, like, this is based off personal playstyle. I recommend getting secrecy. These are really, really helpful in general, especially labyrinths, which we're going to want to unlock. So we're going to adopt our secrecy trait. In general, I feel like your faction traditions, you're better off getting early game, but that's just a personal preference depending on your playstyle. You might want to pick something else from that perspective. Alright, so non-aggression pact between United Federation and Klingon Empires. Let's just take a quick look here. Minus 74, so we're trending in the right direction. Over here, there isn't really anything else to do. Is there an opportunity? No, we cannot establish embassy. That X means that they're not willing to entertain the idea at all. And I've been remiss. We want to make sure our science ships are constantly at work. It'd be nice if they had like auto explore. I don't think you can right click it.
Construction successful.
Alright, Kinemir has finished construction, building out. Let's go ahead and head down here. Okay, on this one, we're going to prioritize influence. We're going to use that to expand, especially when we find resource appropriate places. So Devron will definitely build a starbase there, expand our territory in that direction. Let's see, leaders have gained levels. Great. Down here, we're going to just prioritize research again. Let's take a look at how this is being conducted. Plus 4%, so we're slowly but surely increasing.
Construction successful.
Alright, let's keep surveying. Now, I am going to expand over here. Alright, unfortunately our science ship was engaged in a battle here, so we're gonna wait for it to come back and then start this mission. So I'll show you how that works here. Let's see, of these two I'm gonna go with influence again, allows me to expand. Our Tal Shiar operatives have finished destroying data on the direct galley personnel involved in the Kittimer affair. We can now share a piece of classified information with the rest of our governing body. The affair was facilitated by an inside job. The corrupt and jaded Klingon Jarrod from the House of Duras supplied our forces with the codes required to compromise Kittimer's planetary defense systems, allowing us to swiftly neutralize 78% of the world's inhabitants. Wow, that's dark, including the traitor himself. And then we killed the traitor. Victory comes easier than a game of Lactor Conculo. Few were left to give eyewitness accounts. Any logs pointing to the involvement of House Duras were retrieved by the Tal Shiar. Our spies have returned and are preparing their final move. We're going to frame. Yeah, we're going to want more influence. We're going to frame the House of Mog. Hopefully send them in a different direction. So energy credits. This is research. Again, this guy. Oh, let me pause your time. This is industry. We don't have any industries. So warp highways, cutting beams, phaser banks. We're going to go ahead and do phaser banks, which is particles. So one of the things we always want to do here when we start new research is, do we have any particles? I'm 99% sure we don't. Biology. Alright, so nobody has particles. Let's go ahead and take Steel Blueprints mission, Propaganda mission, Leader Experience Gain. So we're going to go ahead and recruit a spy. So we have 2 spy ships. One spy ship, we're gonna send both spies in. Speaking of which, lifespan, Steel Blueprints, to Cardassia. We don't want to piss these guys off if we're caught, at least in the short term. The other thing we want to do is take a look here. Crime, lifespan, specialist, improve worker mission. So we're going to recruit another governor. So make sure that you're recruiting people. Where's Kinemir? Worker production. Alright. Now, as I mentioned, there was a mission over here, so you can see this kind of pinging. Now, I just happen to know, playing a fair amount, that we're going to need to send, if we click on this down here, we're going to need military and science ships. So let's go ahead and send them over. And while we do this too, we're going to start expanding our fleet slowly but surely. So we have people out doing their thing. Let's kind of come here. First fleet, move here. Science ship, move here. So the way we do this mission is, once we're in range, we can research it. It'll take 30 days. Let's see, construction ship is doing its thing. Alright, study the wreckage, or alloys. I'm going to go study the wreckage. we want to focus on this research. And we're almost done here, which is exciting. To help with planetary build speeds. Mission logs complete. So one of the things we're going to do here, if we click on this, we can pick the home base. We're going to pick Romulan system. And the reason we're doing that is that will also help with our upkeep costs. So if we click on our station here, where is it? We have a star dock which reduces ship upkeep, which is very important. Alright, the crew went missing in action after being attacked, so we're calling it Valkyr's Gambit, and research gained in the process, which is helpful.
Research finalized.
Alright, let's see. Deuterium, escape pods, propulsion, voidcraft, society, engineering. Alright, we're gonna go with thrusters for now. Deuterium isn't quite as critical for us as other factions. By the way, I forgot, there's a lot going on here. If we do this spy ship, blueprints. So where is a planet? Let's, oh, I screwed up. Where's Cardassia Prime? Steal blueprints, spy ship, gather intel. There we
New
go.
discovery to investigate.
Let's research the discovery. While we're at it, we're going to go to our shipyard, go to the shipyard. We are going to build another science ship.
Construction successful.
Alright, we're going to imprison the loggers, gain unity, and research output. We're going to try to play the research game to be technologically superior.
Our technological genius amazes even us.
Alright, we're going to go research again. We have another envoy, which is fantastic. Alright, let's see here. Industry, we don't have any industry. Spy level cap. Increases recruitable spies cap by 1. Labyrinth, housing, amenities. Alright, let's go ahead and do this building, which is particles. We don't have any particles. Let's see, can we recruit? Close mind. Society, anomaly, research speed. We're going to recruit you in here and stick you in a science ship. And then send you over here to survey systems. Now, we're sitting in a good spot. We're going to need... let's go ahead and sell some stuff. Gonna buy some. We're okay. We're gonna want to expand our alloy production here soon.
To unravel our deeper mysteries.
So we are going to build a starbase and start expanding out. And I'm gonna do leader pool, counter espionage. I'm gonna get these first, on the bottom left, and then we'll get these. I should probably prioritize research speed,
New
but
discovery to investigate.
alright, so we're gonna do average approach. Alright, more unity, which is always nice. Solve the puzzle.
Mission log updated.
Alright, we have a time project. Let's research this. So we're managing our economy. Alright, silent alarm. A silent alarm means that there's a spy in this area. So once we're done
We have
here,
surveyed a new
we'll do some
astronomical
counter
region.
intelligence. Take a look here.
We have surveyed a new astronomical region.
And you are going to build mining stations. Alright, so our spy ship, we're going to come here, right click and do counter espionage. Another intentional success, the time infiltrating the starbase belonging, though we are not surprised to remain. Alright, so now we just gained some intel, which is always great. Let's do our spy ship. Where are you? Let's steal some blueprints. This guy's doing counter espionage. And by the way, I forgot to use our third envoy, which we should be doing. So we're going to improve relations for now, to the best of our ability. And as we work, we're going to want to steadily increase our fleets. And we are going to want to build up defenses on Kittimer. So we're going to do 2 defensive structures. And we're going to quarantine. Again, we're prioritizing research. That's why I'm picking these.
A new tradition to unravel our deeper mysteries.
Ship weapon, ship tracking. Yeah, I have a feeling that we're going to war soon. So we're just getting in position. We're going to sell, and we're going to buy, and we're going to expand. Nope, maybe not.
Construction successful. We have surveyed a new astronomical region.
Alright. Let's keep exploring and expanding. So you can see the strategy. Keep these guys happy, manage the economy.
Research finalized. Our technological genius amazes even us.
Medium spectral. Alright, planetary power grid increases base production of energy, so we're going to want to do this. This is field manipulation. I still don't think we have anyone with field manipulation. Society, industry, engineering. So, unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Construction successful. New discovery to investigate.
Alright. Let's see here. Expansion planner. We have a lot of food. We're gonna go here and expand. We're not gonna expand to this planet yet. Now we are. Protostar collapser. Upkeep 5. We can more than manage that. So this is gonna allow us to expand our fleets. We'll take some of the special resources in case we need them. Alright. You just go do counter espionage in general.
We have surveyed a new astronomical region.
Let's send you over here. Alright, unsuccessfully in their attempt to infiltrate the starbase belonging to the Kardashian Union. The Kardashians, such a disgrace will not be tolerated. Alright, let's give this another go. Steal blueprints.
Construction successful.
Ooh, energy. Gravitons.
We have surveyed a new astronomical region. Tracking alien vessel.
Alright.
Research finalized.
We're going to accept with acceptable standards. We're gonna take our Kardashian envoy and make contact with this other group and see if we can convince them to join us. Engineering, replicator halls, which are helpful. Ice mining station, industry. So here we're gonna do ice mining stations. And it looks like we still get it. Engineering, industry, plus 19%. So that's fine. We're still in good shape.
Discovery to investigate.
Just making sure these guys are all firing on all cylinders. We have some administration capacity.
A great military mind.
Terraforming the impossible. We're going to research this. We're prioritizing research. Analyze this in biology. We're going to condemn the clones.
To unravel our deeper mysteries.
Labyrinths. Ooh. We're prioritizing research again. Okay. Scanning the area, the chief engineer of the IRW Shadeb confirms a disproportionately large electromagnetic signal and that set off the parasites come from an invisible fleet. As the information is transmitted to Kidna, a dozen Klingon vessels drop their cloak momentarily before disappearing out of sight again. Oh wow, they have cloak technology. It seems that the mollusk parasites have disassembled an entire Imperial squadron. Thankfully, they have now gathered on one of the remaining functional birds of prey. Fighting is our only chance to stop them from spreading the rest of the galaxy. Inform the Klingons about their corrupted vessel. So we're gonna do that.
Retreat. We are being ambushed.
Alright. Successful intelligence operation. This time infiltrating the planet belonging to the report does not come as a surprise. So success. You're working on that. Okay. So far, so good. We're gonna keep stealing blueprints. Although we should kind of flip the switch. The other person seems to be better.
Discovery to investigate.
So capital planet here. We're gonna drop an administrative building. And that is because we are going to expand a star base into this area, which will be good. Study the predator's biology.
Tracking alien vessel.
Alright, we're going to go with the United Federations here. Pull from there to make first contact, and there are a few reasons here. One, they have overwhelming power, but we're plus 181.
Let us converse.
Alright, where's that silent trigger? Counter espionage. Alright. Close borders with 5 empires. We have advanced that. So, um, complete situation, suspicious flares, then military buildings. So we're going to want to keep that in mind. Um, we're going to have to wait for this one. Alright.
Construction successful. A new colony has acceded to the Romulan Star Empire.
Great. We're gonna go ahead and make this we're gonna make this a mining world.
New discovery to investigate. We have lost a great military mind.
Oof. I clicked too quickly. Alright. We're gonna keep surveying.
Our technological genius amazes even us.
Engineering. Alright. Pop housing, pop amenity, plasma guns. So we're gonna go here. One of the things we're gonna do here is upgrade and reinforce. Alright, we do not wish to harm you. Let's see if we can bring these people into our sphere of influence.
A new tradition to unravel our deeper mysteries.
Alright, we're gonna pick this tradition. Alright, there we go. We are well on our way. So far, so good. The main goal here was to prevent the Klingon Empire from attacking us, at least early game, and we've done that. Now what we're going to be doing in upcoming videos, if you want to see more, is really building out defensively Kittimar, as well as Rador, and then we're going to also want to start expanding our colonies to make sure we're well prepared for impending doom on our Romulan homeworld. Thanks so much for watching. If you did find this video entertaining and want to see more, please be sure to drop a thumbs up and comment. Hope to see you in future videos. Shadow Coast out.